Hello, dorks. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Is everything working? Everything's working. I think everything's working. Hi. Hello. We're back here at Dwarf Fortress. We are here to praise rivers. I think today we might do some real good praising. I'm kind of excited. Hello. Hello, hello. We good? We good. I think we good. I'm good. I hope you good. We are... I don't want to say wrapping up. We are done with the primary construction of our little river temple. And by little, I mean massive. And I think we have some finishing touches to do. I think we have some beautification to work on, but I think the functional structure is there. So I want to make my goal for today is to get water running through it. If that's a test that we stop and then do other things for, or if that's like we turn it on and we're good. Either way, but I want to see water running through this at some point today. That's kind of my goal. Off work and ready to chill. Excellent. That's the best. I am bad, but here so good. Okay. Well, hopefully this can negate some of the bad. I know I can't negate all of the bad. There's a lot of bad. But I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna do our best here. And that's usually what we do, right? Yeah. Oh, and also, I think we kind of got our squad's gear set up, right? So we have a kobold squad who's been gearing up and training up a bit, and we have our monster squad, right? And I want to send the monster squad out onto the map again. I think that's going to happen this stream as well. So that's kind of our two things. And we have a psychotic creature up here who's hopefully gonna stay chill. Gonna stay chill. Here to heal my cold. Wow, yeah, I can do that. Totally within my power. Today's episode is brought to you by a waterfall. A nice big waterfall. And by viewers like you, clicking on buttons, hanging out and live with us here, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord. That is the waterfall giving me happy thoughts these days. I appreciate being here. Appreciate being there. I appreciate you being wherever you are. And that's my piece, right? That's all I gotta say about that. Here we are. Woo Monster Squad. Woo River Temple. I've been thinking of this as a river temple recently. It's not quite a water temple, but it is a river temple. You know what I mean? I was just taking a quick look at what we got here. This is basically in its final form. We haven't actually connected ourselves with our river yet, obviously. That's going to be like the last thing to do. But before we do that, I guess I want to do a once over. I was just looking. It's a good thing I caught this. I did not catch this until just now, but this floor and this floor aren't actually connected. We did have a stairwell that went up to here, but this is going to be water, right? So we removed that part of this stairwell. So now there's not actually anything connecting this part to this part. And since we want to remove all of the stuff that's connecting it to the canyon, that's all gonna go away. We want this to still be like suspended from something. As it is right now, I think if we removed all of this all the way down, it would just fall into the water. We will want it to be connected here in some way, right? So I guess that's another question. This is gonna be how we actually enter the temple from the bottom. I don't want there to be an entrance at the top. There was talk at one point about this being like the main entrance of our fortress, but I'm thinking against that. I think that this is going to be just a bit. Well, we only have one stairwell, first of all. Our actual entrance over here is like an actual proper 2x2 stairway and then a long hallway, right? I think we would get kind of choked up if we had people going up and down through something like this all day, and then you add in like flowing water and we'll just be like washing people into the river all the time. So I think this is going to be just a temple, right? It's going to be sealed off from the wider world, even though it'll be up at the surface. I think that's kind of a neat aspect of it, because these walls are going to go, or these floors are going to go away, right? And I want these little archways, little archways are going to be how the whole thing is actually suspended and hanging from the surface here, because otherwise it's going to be detached from these canyon walls. So the only way in and out is going to be at the bottom here. And I'm thinking, I almost wonder what would happen if we removed this fully and then had a bridge of some sort be what connects it. So there's no actual structural support coming from the bottom. And the only reason for that would be because it'd kind of be cool, right? That would literally just be a flex. But that's kind of what we're here for anyway. So I think I want to have like a bridge going across this gap in some way. At some point. But other than that, we have some engraving to do. We punched a hole through everything, so we had to rebuild some stuff, and so we're gonna re-engrave this stuff. That's all well and good. And then this floor needs to be engraved. And then the surface as well. I might hold off on engraving up here though. Just for the moment. I guess the other thing that's going to be supported by is like right here. But I don't know that there's a way to not do that. But whatever, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. It'll only be supported from up here, and it'll be hanging down below. That's kind of the point. Now, I guess before I forget about it, because also, I want to connect these floors because that's important. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have these arches kind of be the connecting bit. So this is like where the arch is connecting to the structure, and then we're just going to say these pillars are going to go in that same spot. So there and there. I'm just going to build walls here. That's all it needs. Of course, all those designations go away. That is fine. So we're going to go here. And then here. And here. Those are important. That is structural. And then the rest that's going to get engraved. I think that is good. Now, the other thing that we wanted to do, I want to do some things with these outer walls. Like this floor part is going to go away, but we're going to have these canyon walls here. And I want to engrave them while we have access to them. But also, I would love a couple little nooks for tossing in statues, which we should also just work on making some statues, right? I think we have some statues, but I don't think we have that many statues. Also, we're good on marble. I don't know if we're still working on this marble. No, I think we just made all the marble. Okay, so we have lots of marble blocks for any future constructions. Hooray. We have some porcelain statues hanging out in here, haven't been decorated yet. I think we're gonna make some more. I have a couple platinum ones. I think we're gonna stick with porcelain for this. That'll match with the marble quite nicely, right? So I'm just gonna say make clay statue. And let's make like 20 of these. We might not use that for this project, but we'll always find place for more statues, right? Always room for more statues. And then I want to decorate them. So these ones are already decorated. Porcelain statue of snails. We're just going to decorate with ivory/tooth on repeat, and these are hooked up to our input stockpile here. I'm gonna say decorate with horn on repeat, and then this is encrust furniture with cut gems. This is encrust furniture with cut gems. We probably have some gems to cut again. Holy cow. So these, oh look, another strange mood. We are just going to cut gems. Just cut all the gems. And claimed a crafts bold workshop. Okay, well you are out hunting for stuff, I guess. That's good. By a planter. A planter's running around gathering stuff. Hooray, cool. Oh, it's you. By planter, we mean one of our soldiers. Horrified reliving being caught in freakish weather. Yeah, cool. But you're grabbing magnetite. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll let you do it. We continue to attract no migrants. We are continually not attracting migrants. We also have this. We also have drop-off inaccessible issues. And I think that's going to be because of our new quarantine situation. I think that's because of here. Are you okay? I am okay. I am as okay as can be expected. Hey look! Our two quarantined people here in their own little private area are in our library pondering. Hathor the human is pondering processes, and Rui the kobold is pondering ethics and the state. I wonder what Rui thinks about the state quarantining him for the safety of the entire fortress. They do have some scrolls here. So I think they might start writing stuff. They might start philosophizing for us in here. But what's gonna happen? People are trying to store items in location, and the location is just gonna tell us where they were when the job canceled, so this doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Of course, everyone else in the big library. Big thoughts, big thoughts. You're having big thoughts here. Values cunning. Values decorum. Overcautious. Yeah, okay. Good with language. Okay. Interesting. You got some philosophy knowledge in here. Chemistry, poems. Bunch of poems, bunch of manuals. Okay. So what's happening is people want to put items in these stockpiles, but they can't because it's locked. And they have some booze in here. I would love it if they moved the booze from here to here. But I don't think it's gonna happen. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock them in here for the moment. I think this is okay to do. We're gonna open our airlock. And we're gonna let people get in here. Actually, I am gonna forbid that. I'm gonna keep that forbidden. That's just stone that we cleared out of here. But this is set to input from the lock, right? The where lock. Still really proud of that. And they should be inputting into here. So here you are here to store an item. Oh, you're grabbing... You grab some thread. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know why that's what happened. I think we can also just smooth their bedrooms and whatnot while we have this open. Why not? Because of course they're gonna come in and eat here immediately. I wish I could make this like... Can I assign this bedroom to a person? I mean, it is a tavern. Maybe it needs to be a dining hall and not a tavern? Would that be smart? That would behave differently, but I don't know how. I'm gonna leave it as it is for now. They're all gonna come in. If anyone opens this door, I'm gonna be cranky. They should all go in smooth. Pondering, pondering. I don't know that they're actually moving any of this food, though. It's raining elf blood. What else is new? Yep, you're eating in here. That's fine. Yeah, they are... But I mean, people eat in other people's private dining rooms, too. I don't think assigning this as a private dining room would actually fix anything. I also don't know that I can assign one dining room to 2 people. Right, let's go... I want to look at... Let's look at our nobles' quarters, where we have some private dining rooms. It's an office, bedroom, dining hall. So for instance... Like, I couldn't add someone. This would change who it's assigned to. Assign a new or existing location to this zone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that that would actually benefit us at all. So they're just gonna eat the food. But if these can get full, then we can close this side, and then they would just continually have access to these stockpiles, which is really all we need. And now you're just drinking from here. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm gonna... Yeah, you're socializing. Okay, whatever. And you're here to grab the rocks, probably. Okay. I want... Oh, you're getting provisions from here? This is where you're getting your provisions from? Fine. I just want... Okay, once they're all out, I'm gonna lock it so that no one else can come in. Please leave. Please leave. This is not where you needed to get your provisions from. We're now telling a story. Okay, now leave. Now come on, really? You're just... Are peacekeepers down here with no job? I wish I could make like groups of citizens and say like, this group is allowed here, this group is allowed here. Because this is... It's like we have boroughs. I could tell them all to go back to their borough, I guess. I am gonna lock this so no one else can go in and get more food. There's plenty of food there. Hey, the thing happened. Oh yeah, and ghosts. We're gonna have ghosts. We're working on slabs. Mirsuku Swordsbold has created Propraderok Krar Niv, a magnetite amulet. Excellent. Excellent. Does that want to be an office symbol? Need to make more bucklers because of course. I don't think our stockkeeper has a symbol. We can just say that one. There we go. Is this listed in like value order? Is that what's going on here? I never caught that. That's kind of cool. Okay. So we need to make some bucklers. Which is cool because no one's using bucklers. And ghosts! We have a ghost! Hooray! So we were working on engraving a bunch of slabs. I'm just gonna assume that it worked, maybe. And then we can place the slabs. Hey, look! It's a ghost! Hanging out by the slabs. We want slab, right? We want to select the one. There you are. And then for Dias. And then for Arcee. Are there any others? Oh, and Elathe, of course. Okay, that's 5. I think that's all of them. She is so passed out. She is so unconscious now. She was doing some zoomies before. She was doing zoomies 5 minutes before stream. And now she's just very comfy. Which is good. We made a bunch of clay statues. We have more piglets, and see, this is still saying a drop-off is inaccessible. I guess I did just lock this. Are you gonna leave? Can you leave? And then you're just meditating in here. I would love for you to leave. Also just random goblets everywhere. They have no manners. Okay, can you go back? Go back into your part of the fortress? Why? Oh, put to rest. Small heart attacks. We have put a ghost to rest. That's a good thing. Improved a porcelain statue of a snail masterfully. Perfect. So now if you just leave, please. You're good. There's no one here to socialize with. I assume it's this that they're still grumpy about. Doesn't really tell us though. Could you be done? Oh look, they're, yep. And see, now it's like the 11th. Interesting. I guess I'm glad I didn't just assume that they were going to wait until the end of the month. I guess it's moon phases, right? We don't see what phase of the moon is because it's raining out? I guess. And then they should go back, right? There we go. Okay, any minute now. You are assigned to this burrow, right? Should be literally everyone except those two. That seemed to keep everyone else out, though. The weather has cleared. Okay, so it must have been a full moon. Must have been a full moon. I'm not sure I realized that this was like the weather indicator. Any minute now, you've been in here for many days. They're all... Oh, you said it says healthy. Does changing into a were creature reset, like, your thirst and stuff? Because they were thirsty. They were thirsty a second ago. Wow, look at that. Okay. I think their equipment is coming together. I think I'm gonna wait for the next autosave before I start sending people out, just for paranoia's sake. But we're really down to 61 again, or 59 because we can't use these two for much anymore. Now you're praying to a different god. All right. A dwarf prophet is visiting. Yeah, I don't know. It's not going to really tell us. And you're down here drinking. Whatever. Please leave. Please leave the quarantine area. This clearly did not help our drop-off inaccessible, times 906. It's technically not ideal to have that kind of a situation going on. Looks like it does take the game, you know, a cycle or whatever to process that. So if that gets out of hand, that can slow down the game. Wow, they really want to be in here. Can I can't really force them out. I mean, you're in a squad at least. You are not. But I can do... Right, if I station you all out here, and then remove that order, and then close the door, that at least kicks you out. False alarm, everyone leave. You're just in here socializing on your own. I mean, you're also our armorer, right? Do we need... I guess if we go like this, right? We go... Not like that. Go to like our lowest listed person and go look at them. Look at their gear. You have a shield, you have socks, you have a glove and a glove. You have steel mail shirt, you have steel breastplate, you have a steel weapon. You have your one boot, you have your two gauntlets, your greaves, your helm. So aside from the boot situation, it seems that everyone has their gear. Look at like our dwarves here. Steel, steel, gloves, steel, steel, steel. Steel, do you have greaves? Where are your greaves? You should be able to wear... Actually, I don't know if you can wear kobold-sized things. No, it says they are large. But the boot isn't. That's funny. So I'm gonna say we're gonna make a handful of dwarf-sized greaves. We're just gonna do like 4 of those. They're gonna be sized for dwarves specifically. I forgot we had just a giant cougar in here. And then I want to look at our our experiments, and they really should have everything, right? You got a dagger, you have a steel mail shirt, steel boot, steel greaves, steel gauntlets, helm, breastplate. It's funny that you have a dagger specifically. But that's what you chose, so whatever. Okay. Now I'm hoping that that prompts our whatchamacallit, our armorer here. Hope this prompts our armorer to go work. Any way to naturally expand the cavern's vegetation? You mean like, make new areas for cavern things to grow? Yeah, generally yes. The trick is that a lot of it's rock. Oh, there you go. Okay. You're gonna go forge steel greaves. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna lock here. I'm gonna pull this. We're gonna wait for that to happen. And rock don't grow. Yeah, I mean, you can put mud on rock. There you go. Discuss processes. They're discussing processes. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna ignore that. That's as okay as it's gonna be. Oh, someone took off their boot. It is size for dwarves. Okay. Disgust processes. Yes, disgust process. That's what this blood rain is. Okay, so this all got engraved. These got built. So now everything should be stable, right? I do want to engrave these walls as well, just while we're at it. But I want to carve out some little nooks for statues. And this is going to be kind of arbitrary on purpose, right? So I'm going to say like one here, and one here, and one here. And then maybe one here, and one here, and one here. Praise rivers, praise rivers, praise rivers. We're going to praise them so hard. And then maybe like over here. Or even like here. Or even both. No, we'll just do the one. We'll say one here. And then like one here? Or one here? I'm gonna say here. Just right on the corner there. We still have miners, right? We're down to one miner? We're down to one miner. Oh my god, we had 4 legendary miners. We had 4 legendary miners. By the way. Who else wants to be a miner? All of these people are kind of important in different ways. We have a lot of stone crafters. I'm gonna say you. And you. And you. Job creating opportunity for the nerd's workout routine. Yes. We do need some. We're hiring again. The fortress is hiring once again. Yeah, okay, that's all. Whatever. And then I guess I do want to say that I just want you to mine. I want you just mining. I want it done. We still only have like one forgotten beast. You get to lick the rocks, we promise. Infinite rock licking. You can also rock the licks after they've been mined out, but you get like first lick. You get to like lick the fresh rocks. We're also going to engrave basically everything that we're not digging out. Let's do that. And we'll just like we'll smooth all this. Smooth all this. Okay, where are my miners? You are storing an item. You are no job. Listen to story, no job. Okay, do we need more picks? Did all of our miners die with their picks? Let's do like copper pick. We're gonna do 5 of those. And the dwarves are getting new pants. Perfect. Oh, because I told them all to stick in their burrow. There we go. They respect the burrows sometimes. You are so fast at engraving. Our legendary engraver is quite good at this now. Okay, the mining is now happening. So I want to also engrave behind them. I'm going to engrave these little... Or no, we found a corpse. That's someone who already had died, and we are just now seeing the corpse for the first time. That is not a new death. That is not a new death. Someone is standing in a place where they can see it now. Which is... here? Not sure how that works. You all be careful, please. I want no more kobolds in the river. Okay, so that's all good. And then we need to smooth like the inside of these alcoves. I want to smooth a little patch of floor where they're gonna sit as well. Like that. And then also like behind them whenever we can. Especially since it's all aquifer, because of course it is. Yeah, perfect. And then like here. Okay, I'll do all that. Heck looks so innocent. She looks so innocent. She's very good at looking innocent. Hey, look, it's raining elf blood. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and then as these are smooth, we're going to engrave behind them as well. Like this. And here, and here. I guess I want to do that whole kind of section. I think we're gonna have a bridge that goes across like this. Chow Under, hello, Orc with a bow, how's it going? We are praising rivers today. We're gonna praise them so hard. So we're gonna do like here, we're gonna do a bridge from here out to here, and then just remove the rest of this. And as these little spots are done, we can just put statues inside. Right? We got engraved stuff here, we got engraved stuff all along here. Working over here. A couple little spots left over here. Now we can say statue, select. I want to put one here. I'm just gonna pick the decorated porcelain ones without getting too picky about it. Whiptail reef sharks. Grackles. Right, all of this is, all that is good, all of that is good, all that is good. Perfect. Okay, cool. Statue to the boats of paddling sounds pretty appropriate. A black mamba, of course. Anchovies. Why not? Oh, and then those two up there. I guess we are gonna need quite a few for this. Statue of kobolds. Statue of sloth bear man. Sure, why not? It's going good. Orc is listening to Trench Crusade, and it's very interesting. Interesting. If you don't know Trench Crusade, take World War I and make it literally a war against hell. No, I have not. This is a story? A song? What is this? I'm not sure I'm aware. Real life? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I want to put more nooks up here, but I want to like not... I want them to be different on every level, right? That's kind of the aesthetic I'm going for here. So I'm going to say like maybe here and here and here. And then we can do like here and here. And then maybe this corner here. Of course, this means building walls. Why did that get smoothed? I don't think I smoothed that on purpose. We're gonna build some more walls back here. I'll just do a whole thing. How about that? Shallow blocks. And where'd it go? No, is that... Not all my shale, right? Weird. Of course, that means there needs to be a wall there, which makes that a very awkward door. Which might be fine. Maybe we'll just move our entrance down here or something. But I want to smooth. I want to smooth our spots, right? We're going to smooth there. We're going to smooth here. We're going to smooth here. And then it's like this, right? And then like that. And then like here, and let's smooth that while we're out there. And then I just want to pick 2 spots here to remove wall. So maybe there. And here. Cool. And then we're going to engrave, and engrave, and engrave. Actually, I want to engrave all of it, don't I? Like this. Plus those 2 spots. Oh, and then there's dirt there? I'm gonna have to construct a floor for it? Hilarious. Okay, that's fine. I guess we're gonna have to do that upstairs too. Real Answers, it appears to be a tabletop game. Interesting. Starts in 1066 after the First Crusade took Jerusalem. The Templar Knights then said sup to Stan, and Stan was all like, yo, I got some stuff for you that will make you all super cool. Are you Satan, you mean? And then they let him out, and New Hell owns all of Middle East while all the Abrahamic religions fight to stop it, and it's a table to war game like Warhammer. Yeah, okay, this one's a new one for me. That sounds like a thing that people would make. Did I build a floor there? I built a floor there by mistake. And there as well, because of course, that's apparently what I did. I do want shale floor here and here so that we can engrave it. I am just gonna move our little doorway over here. I was gonna say that's our doorway now. Thanks, Dan. Perfect, and then I'll just put a nice little door here. Happy little door. Can take these ones out. No, not forbid. I would remove. And then we'll put wall here. Or no, not closest. Not closest. What? Really? You can't access the shale from here? There we go. Okay. Now, we got our... It is now winter. We got our autosave. So let's check out our squad here. Our monster squad. We got Reg, of course. We got 3 dwarves. We got 1 human. And we have 5 experiments. And in theory, they have been spending quite some time training. Of course, it's our other squad up here right now. Though we do have our 1 dwarf. Cyril is here. Proficient spear dwarf. Not an amazing fighter, right? So I think what we need to do is warm up, right? We do have our goblin capital right here, which says it has a population of about 75, which is way smaller than it used to be. So that's very good. But that is still probably all Mineras and blind cave ogres, right? In fact, we know it is. So I think we want to start off with something smaller. I think we're going to start off with Maligned Doom down here. And we are going to cross our freaking fingers that this doesn't go horribly wrong again, right? We're going to try to avoid detection. We're going to free prisoners. We're going to take important treasure. We're going to steal livestock in case they have some dragons. I'm doubting they do, but just in case. So yeah, we're gonna do that. That should prompt them to all go run out. The best thing is that the church has Jesus's body and then proceeded to clone. Oh my goodness. To clone it at least 7 times. Perfect. They did not turn out well. I can't imagine why. Will we ever return to Leopardbends? Probably. I'm thinking probably. I'm thinking this is our intermission. But I'm still debating how... Like, I want kind of a way to conclude this story in some way, and I still don't know exactly what that's gonna be. But I think it's definitely gonna involve Leopardbends. Metachrist did cut its flesh and gave it to the disciples. Its ruined mouth could not form words, but it grunted noises that the mentalist monk translates to take, eat, this is my body. Oh god. Metachrist did leak blood from its eyes and mouth, which the mentalist monk caught in a chalice. Once again, translating the Metachrist painful noises, drink. Yeah. Yeah. This all makes sense. This all, yeah, sure. We're still waiting on a couple of these to actually get out. Or no, they're already back. They're already back. Welcome back, Reg. Cool. That's a good sign, I think. Let's check out this report. The Serpent of Baths attacked the barbarity of carnality of the insensitive ghoul at Maligned. Reg led the attack. Reg unrolled a brilliant tactical plan, and the attackers had a strong positional advantage. Good. The dwarf was struck down by a cave dragon. Wow, we already lost one. We just lost one of the dwarves. Okay, great sign. Good sign, everyone. The dwarf ambushed the cave dragon. The cave dragon fought the dwarf. The elf confronted the cave dragon. The cave dragon fought the elf. The dwarf fought the cave dragon. The dwarf lip was smashed. The dwarf's head was ripped by the cave dragon. Got it. Okay. So it appears that that place is just a bunch of cave dragons. Story ends when Reg ends. Oh my goodness. Reg might not ever end. But it's really funny to think about Clone Jesus. Yeah, that's a direction to take it for sure. Okay, so that's cool. We have lost a person. Yeah, position 10 is now empty. I'm gonna wait for them all to get back on the map here. And then am I just gonna send them back out again? Do we just keep doing that? We didn't even kill any dragons with that, did we? Cave dragon fought the dwarf. The latter escaped unscathed. Interesting. All right, Reg, your squad needs to step up. How about... Why can't we steal the livestock? Why can't I just steal the dragons instead? Yeah, just do it. Just do it, please. Okay, look at all our statues. Look at all of that. I love it. Okay. So now we want to engrave the things that aren't engraved, because I think we smoothed what we need to unsmooth. And go like this. Right, I want to do all of that, and we'll do like that. Did they just return again? No, they just... yeah, okay. Yes, okay, perfect. And I think these extras are gonna get removed. Not that it really matters. I do want to put statues in these spots. So here we got a porcelain statue. Here we get a porcelain statue. A porcelain statue. Another snail statue. Statue of nightmares. Okay. Neat. I'm tempted to start removing these connections as well as we finish this. I'm just so paranoid about it, though. Oh, I didn't want to actually engrave that one. Well, that's one masterwork that's going to get defaced. I guess I can do, if I build a floor on top of it, it doesn't count. Just do that. And that's all engraved. Okay, perfect. And then they have returned. This time they actually returned. Now, toss in more statues. Of forgotten beasts, sure. Now let's look at our report. Oh goodness, okay. No, we lost, oh my gosh, we just lost an experiment. Monitor Lizard Man unrolled a brilliant tactical plan. Attackers had a strong positional advantage. Necom happened upon a cave dragon. Necom's center eye was smashed by the cave dragon. Cave dragon was struck down by Necom. Okay, so we killed a cave dragon. Why'd you let the experiments out? Because that's what they're here for. We've been training them up this whole time. Reg happened upon the cave dragon. Cave dragon fought with Reg. Escaped unscathed. Za cornered a cave dragon. Za tail was smashed. Za was struck down by a cave dragon. Goodness. Goodness gracious, I was hoping that they'd be better at it. That's why. Jeez. Should we just send Reg out on his own? Should Reg just be a single squad? Wrapping them in cotton wool until they breed. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna. Oh, it did deface it. Well, that's too bad. Everyone else made it back. Do I just send Reg out on his own? Is Reg just more of a commando? Yeah. No, I want a statue. Furniture, statue, here. They did once? They did once! In the whole time we've been here, they did once. Okay, I'm gonna keep them in their squad. They're gonna stay in their squad. I'm gonna create a new squad. The ochre boats. And this is gonna get. I need to unassign Reg from here. Can I just? I can't just remove assignment. Can I make Rick go? No, I want Rick go to be. Okay, so I'm gonna remove Rick go from here, and then Rick go becomes squad leader. And now Reg goes here. And then you're gonna get your sword assigned to you. Because no one else wants it. No one else can have it. Okay. They won't get sent out anymore. Goodness gracious. I think I'm going to remove these just for visual clarity. Do we get all these? I think we got all that. I think this floor is good. Just these last two statues. And then we continue upwards. Oh, and then this floor. Yikes. Well, it definitely hasn't been filling more. We'll definitely do this as one of the spots. Because that's going to make it easier. And then if I could just do, like... Oh, because now this needs to be unlocked. I need to do... Okay, I'm going to do here. So this is going to be shale. Want one there, and I also want one here. Need to wait for that. Okay. Hopefully they can figure that out. And we're going to smooth here. We're just going to have two on this floor, and it'll be fine. So I'm going to keep an eye on Rig's equipment here. Hopefully he can just figure it out. He was wearing all the stuff. It's the exact same uniform. Okay, they can figure it out. They got it figured out. So, I'm gonna do like here, and here, and here. We can remove that square. Then I want to do here and here. And then like here, right? Or no, not that. Yeah. I think it works better if we get all of it dug, and then all of it smoothed, and then all of it engraved, and then do the statues. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep track of what's what. This is cool. I like this. I like this look. Engrave all of that, and then engrave all of this. Like that. Oh, and then don't forget that. That. Okay, Rig, how you doing? Stressed? Yeah, I bet. Figuring it out. Beekeeper. That's a kobold just gave birth. A kobold just gave birth. Okay. We have 2 newborn Dama Gama Gagada. We and they're the same color? We haven't had very many kobold births. Do they just retain the color of their mother? That's adorable. We have Shukis and Sock. They're hatchlings. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. And you have your spouse, and your spouse is here, right? Your spouse is in the squad. I become a parent of twins. Such adoration I feel. Don't have many babies? Those might be the only babies. They might be the only children. Where's... Chores. Yeah, we have no children. We have 2 babies, but we have no children. So yeah. Maybe we just need to give them all more downtime. It's the elf blood. It's not an aphrodisiac. Yeah, I guess I could see that turning them off a bit. Sure. Okay, so then I want to do statues in the nooks. Just a porcelain statue, okay. The other thing that we want to do, and to be careful about it, is starting to remove this outer layer. I guess the first thing I want to do is build this bridge. I want to build the bridge and then retract it. So it's going to be a retracting bridge. And it's going to go like this. It's going to be marble. And then... oh, a prophet is visiting. So I'm really hoping... so we're just going to do this like one at a time, right? I'm going to channel literally one tile at a time so that no one falls in. Because this side is like fully accessible, so it's not so dangerous. This side worries me. And of course, we're not going to be channeling out this level on the actual river level, so it's going to have a little ramp or whatever, but that's fine. I don't... oh, what? Oh, you went in through that way? Oh, of course, because of this. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gonna have to do some extra walls in here too. Right, so like here and then here. And then this is gonna have to go away. That's gonna have to move. What are you? You're just... oh, you're breaking down the building. Okay, cool. Oh, and then like this? Oh, I don't... I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Do we care? It's technically going to be supported by these blocks. It won't technically be hanging. I guess we could like dig horizontally across here. Ugh. And that's just soil, right? Yeah, so that's fine. But like all that. All right, let's kill some more miners. Okay. Oh, and like, I did not. How am I? Okay. I don't know how I screwed that up, but sure. I mean, we could channel? It's gonna bug me if I don't, but it's gonna be continually dangerous. They're just grabbing, okay, sure. Okay, so then if I channel like here, so I think they can just stand here and then channel down without getting into the water. Goodness gracious, this is very dangerous. We are leaving ramps back up, but it's still quite dangerous. I guess I could do from this side too at the same time. I don't want too many people out here working though. Maybe I want to remove these tiles first on this level, and then do it all on this level, while leaving a way out? Oh my goodness. This is nerve-wracking. This is nerve-wracking. Think I'm going to lurk/nap. Hope you have good weeks. Always great to be an Unchatter stream. Yes, thank you for coming by. Definitely go take a nap. I think this is a... I think this week is going to be a nap week. I agree. I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to remove there. Oh, this is a nightmare. How you doing, Reg? Still running around, I assume. And I guess here as well? Still waiting on these to get made. Yeah, that's right. Construct wall right there. Should be good. this out. Take that out. Fortunately, this bottom level is going to be the worst one because of this stuff down here. Just back and forth. Oh, now there's a... Yeah, that makes sense. If I want to disassemble that... I do want to disassemble that wall. So I'm going to build here. Channel here. And our bridge got made. Let's go ahead and hook up our bridge. Then we can start mining there as well. Way the heck down here. You're you. You link to there. Hooray, thank you. And then like there and like there. I don't, but if I channel here, then it will break the ramp. So I can't channel this square yet. Gross. So now I want to channel like out here. And then that got made, so I want to disassemble this. I want to get rid of both of them. I'm going to do them literally one at a time. I am very paranoid about this. Even just having two people down here mining makes me nervous. So we're gonna mine horizontally through here. Or just that one, honestly. Yeah, okay. There you go. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's totally safe. And then same kind of deal, right? I want to do starting on this side. Like this, I guess. And like this, how do I do that one? The trick will be getting out of here after the last one's done. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I feel like I've had this thought about Dwarf Fortress before. But you know what I want to see in Dwarf Fortress? I want to see rope ladders. Or even just ladders. I think ladders would be a great addition to Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so now this level is clear. So now we just need to get rid of all of this. Maybe we end up like... Maybe we need an access tunnel that goes down or something. Is that the simple way to do this? Because here we could like get in through here, right? Of course, it's all gonna be aquifer. I think that's gonna be what we do though. Okay, so I want this to retract. Sweet. And I want all of this non-smooth stuff to go away. Can no one get down there? All these ramps go the wrong way. The ramps go the wrong way. Okay, so we do need to open this up. So we're just gonna have an opening there. Cool. That fixes that issue at least. And we'll just seal this up afterwards. I'm not nervous. Why would I be nervous? Why? What were you just doing? What were you just doing? Grabbing a rock. Okay, cool. We'll get that one. So what's gonna happen here? Maybe I want the door. I want our tunnel to be here. It's also gonna be all aquifer. I know it's gonna be aquifer. But then this is just gonna go down. And be like this. And then same kind of deal here. I think it's gonna be like here. Right? It's gonna go back into the rock. And then go down. I guess I want it like... maybe like this. Jeez. Like that? Goodness gracious. But that will allow us to actually... get in there. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother smoothing. Then you went that way. Okay. Sure. That means now I can channel here, and there's still a way for them to escape. And then we'll like walk it back this way, and then wall it up. I'll do like here. Can I not? What am I missing here? There's that. Oh, because there's a bridge there. Can I not mine under a bridge? It still says there's a bridge there. Oh, I see. I did not know that. So I have to mine it and then remove and then build the bridge? Which means there needs to be a secondary way for them to get in? Or I guess not. I guess not. I do think that means we need to remove the bridge, though. That's silly. Okay, we'll get rid of there. We are doing it. We are getting there. Cool. So now I can build a wall here. I'm glad we did this. That would have bugged me otherwise. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want. That's what I want to see. That visual is why we're doing this. Now we wall that off and no one else gets in the river. No one get in the river. And then I think we got rid of the bridge, so now I can mine. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Kind of unfortunate that it's like off center. I don't know that I care though. I don't think I care. Just gonna do that. And that. Perfect. Now I need to mine these out. Oh, that's gonna suck. Why isn't there floor there? Did I mine that? We're gonna have to build like a temporary floor here. Just get rid of that slope. Cool. This is much safer. This is much safer. Cool, and then we'll get rid of that one. This is like tedious and satisfying at the same time. I don't know if it's like that for anyone else, but this is working. Excellent. Do that, and you go in that way, perfect. And then we wall this off, and then we forget about it forever. Excellent, okay. Look at that. Look at that. At some point, like when we're done, we'll be able to see all the way around like that from the surface, and that will be impressive. But this is what I wanted. This is what basically what I was envisioning. So we're gonna put this bridge back. Let me do something like this. Or no, not shale. We can make that out of marble. Could also just do like a one tile wide bridge and just have it come up to here and not overlap with anything. That's probably dangerous. So I'm not gonna do that. We'll do that. I love it. Okay, so now we're just gonna continue that up. Now it's more, now everything's easy, right? I think we did the hard part. Oh, I need to build this. I need to build a bridge before we can actually do it. Let's check in on Reg. He's trying. Still don't know what causes this. Had this happen with a lot of our adventurers. Fortunately, he can't starve to death. Oh, you're running off? Did you figure it out? Not really. Now you're gonna go eat, okay. Not your one boot. Got the one boot figured out. Now you're gonna pick up equipment. Okay, can you actually do it? Is it your... Oh. I want to see if he owns this. It is sized for line rhythm soldiers. Really? Really, Reg? This is what defeats you? Also can't help but notice that you don't have your sword on you. Well, I'll leave you to it. Giant jaguar found dead. Did it just died of old age? Oh, that's sad. I think we have a lot of wild boars. We should check on our wild boars now. Also, we clearly aren't getting trade caravans. That's cool. Boars. Let's check our boars. We have a lot of boars. Look at all our boars. We should start. Geez, that's a lot of piglets. We're gonna start taking out these boars. Do 10. Okay. I would like someone to take this job. I did pause the burrow again. Oh! Oh, look! We're being invaded. Perfect. I was kind of wondering if that was gonna happen. And now it is. Cool. So I guess we need to update our burrow. Right, I don't really want them up here. I think that's all fine. I don't really need them. I forget how this works. Just do like this. Oh, and our bees. Our bees should be in there. Okay, that all hasn't changed. Uh-huh. And then our quarantine zone stays the same, and then we have access to our quarry area, right? Goes down here. Yeah. And like our tree farm. Yeah, okay. That's all fine. That is all fine. So I'm going to take our 3 squads. I'm going to station them here. I'm going to hope that Reg figures out how to get his sword. I am going to turn on our civilian alert. We're going to see if this is an actual invasion, or if they're just, like, taking a peek. Oh, there they are. Cool. Are they all going to be ranged again? Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, it's just a little squad. Just a little invasion as a treat. Where are you at, Reg? You have not figured this out. Okay, well, hopefully we can do a siege without Reg. We got our dwarves, we got our experiments up here. They should all be fine, right? This should be fine. Oh, there was a snatcher. A snatcher snuck in. Black Mamba found dead. Oh, that's unrelated. Okay. Okay, well clearly this goblin thief is not gonna get very far into our fortress here. Okay, so now the goblin thief is dead. Did we caught another one? There's another one right there. Not even gonna make it around the corner. And then they're just gonna pounce. Already unconscious and then dead. Okay. I think our squads are gonna be up to this. Right? That's just to get dead goblin. And then we're gonna work on this goblin here. Just gonna go frame by frame, because it's gonna go quick. Yep, there we go. And then the others are gonna work their way in, or they're just gonna give up. Maybe regroup. Yeah, come on. It's fine. There we go. Okay, there's one. There's still 4 left. I don't want to be chasing them down on this open field. I want them to come in, which is kind of what this whole thing is designed to do. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Get cornered. There's that one. There's that one. And then one more. Just go for it. Chase him down. Don't let him leave. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect defense, everyone. Clear civilian alert. Yep, a lot of cancellations because of things. We've been slaughtering some things. Very good. Okay, that all makes sense. Perfect. Perfect. So now we just need to clean up. Now you all just need to go out and brave the rain to clean up the garbage. Maybe we should put a roof on here just so that we can clean up like these corpses without going into the rain. Maybe that would be smart. Oh, is it raining right now? It seems like it's raining right now. I do have an experiment in here who can't stand. Well, all right. We're not getting trade caravans, we're not getting migrant waves, we're not getting liaisons, but we are getting goblins. We will continue to get goblins, I guess. I would love for someone to make this. Why is that a struggle? Why? Do we have anyone who can do this? This shouldn't be a specialized labor thing. Hello, Searoy, how's it going? Nice cat, thanks. She is very passed out. Thank goodness. A human hammerman is visiting? Cool. Yeah, and we're working on a river temple. Of course, I need to build this bridge to get access to it again. I don't know why they don't want to do it now. Big cat lump, very glossy. Her coat is ridiculous. She has a very nice coat. Two legs and a main mass, yes. She's in a very, very curled position here. I'd poke her, but then that would definitely rile her up. Why does this not want to work? This should work just fine, right? We had a bridge here before, and then we deconstructed it and got rid of this ground, and now I can't put it back. Why? They're not confined to their burrow. You can still access this, right? You should be able to access this. Huh. What am I missing here? The different if it's an actual retracting bridge? Nope. Oh. What am I missing? Is everyone just busy? No, I see no jobs. Wait, we have babies. We got some babies. I see a lot of people doing nothing. That confuses me. I mean, I could just build floor out there, but my aesthetic. What if I do, like, not a ramp? I could just do it like this. More shinies, thank you, thank you. I need to find a place that has a bunch of shinies. Every time I go to like a new thrift store, find like 2 things I like. Oh, now you're doing it? Okay. Interesting. I'll take it. There you go. Okay. Oh, was it because it was wanting to use that marble block? That's probably what it was. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna link both of these to a lever. I want to say it was this one. That was with the other one, so I'm gonna pull it so that it's reset. And then I'm gonna link to here and link to here. I think that is fine. Now we can continue. So we have some more statues to place up here. Just a bunch of statues of kobolds. And then another strange mood. My goodness. They've been getting quite strange in here. So we're going to remove from here, and then remove from here, and remove from here. And then we also need to figure out our alcoves here. So I want to do... maybe we do another here. But then like here. I'll do here. Maybe like here. And then like there. Here we can do here. And here. And here, I guess. I guess that works. And then we smooth. Cool. And then we keep on channeling very carefully. There's just random guts. There's just someone's foot. Someone's foot made it over here. Okay. And then we engrave. Like that. We need to disassemble that one. This is coming together. I'm pretty happy with this. Continue to attract no migrants. Everyone be shocked. Our Moody Bold has begun a construction. Do like here, and then here, and here. Our one engraver. We have one engraver who has been quite busy. Who is also our doctor, hilariously. Statue of kobolds. Statue of a person and or god or something. Same thing. Okay, and then I want to remove that and that I'm gonna need more statues, aren't I? Gray Squirrelman. And Nar. Because if we're doing 8 or 9 per level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more levels, 5 more levels, I think we need more statues. Shum has created Shitted Terpa Darum Ruas, a magnetite ring. Okay. Thank you. Shum here. Did not get legendary out of that, but whatever. It's worth 3,500. Should we make that someone's thing? Who doesn't have a thing yet? I don't think our stock keeper, or I guess our stock keeper has a thing. Plan fixer does not. What was that? It's that one. Let's do that. Why not? How you doing, Reg? You're picking up equipment? Oh my god. I broke Reg. Oh, let's make more statues. Let's do clay statue. I'm gonna say like another 50? Because we'll use them throughout the fortress as well. But this level's almost done. Perfect. I love it. I love it. So now this level is ready to be mined out. They're working on placing statues here. And then we need to dig more alcoves here. Do there. Maybe here. Oh, a statue needs to go there too. Don't want to forget that. Maybe here. And here and here. And maybe out here. I think I haven't done one here. So maybe, maybe I changed my mind on this one. I don't have one there either, so we'll do one there. Why not? Do one there. Okay, we have more prophets visiting. Because, of course. Oh, this is a platinum statue. A platinum statue snuck in there. No one here too. I guess that's fine. Some bonus platinum statues. It's fine. So we're gonna start on our removal here. This level's fine, and now we need to engrave here. Like so. Just keep one miner busy going back and forth all day. Our silly weremonkeys. We should check in on them as well. Cool. I am liking this. I am liking this. I can start putting statues in here. Gonna have to engrave some more. Or earthenware. What is the difference between... Strange. Amethyst man. Ooh. I've never seen an amethyst man before. Oh, it's a statue of Reg! We should absolutely put a statue of Reg in here. And then we're gonna have to encrust a bunch of these others. Yeah, perfect. So in theory, we cut a bunch of gems, maybe not as many as I wanted. Is a skate a kind of fish? Yes. I want to say they're like a ray. I think. Or no, not that. No, yeah. You cut gems. You cut gems. No, you cut gems. Right, and then these are the decorating ones. So you are going to encrust furniture. Going to encrust furniture. And then these two. Do the horns and whatnot that we're getting from our boars. Cause why not? The other kind of fish that I didn't know about until this fortress, I want to say that I've seen a statue to them around somewhere. Where on earth was that? Oh, was it in? It's one of the shrines. Here it is. An Opa. This is an Opa. Which, this is hilarious. So we have the boats of paddling, is our kobold worshipped god of rivers depicted as a lungfish. And then there is also the goldenrod beans, which is a great name, which is a different river deity, deity of fish and rivers. So ours is only the deity of rivers and is a fish. This is a deity of fish and rivers and is also a fish. But I want to say it's like, I even want to say it's like it's a kobold god, but it's a god worshipped by the southern civilization, and we're the northern civilization. So there's like two different fish river gods. And I didn't know about Opa's. I didn't know Opa was a fish. There's nothing new in here, right? I guess there's some rocks in here. I really don't want people coming in here. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Our silly rivers. It's a warm-blooded fish. What? Okay, I didn't expect that. Lungfish are interesting because they can, like, get up and walk out of the river, right? But you're telling me the other river god is a weird fish as well? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, they're getting to it, apparently. Tudon. Rick-Go. So many statues of kobolds. Just some kobolds. The Opa is the only fish known to exhibit whole-body endothermy, where all the internal organs are kept at higher temperature than the surrounding water. This feature allows Opas to maintain an active life cycle in the cold waters they inhabit. It's the only one. It happened once? How does that work? I'd expect there to be like a family of them, right? Is Opa like a family of fish, or is it just like there's an Opa? We're gonna pick some more spots for our little alcoves. Like so. Do like here. And here. Do one here, and we'll do one here. It's a genus with 6 individual species. Okay. So it's a group, but it's a small group, plus 2 extinct species. Huh. All right. I guess I did 2 in the same spot. Oh well. I guess that's fine to do every once in a while. So I also want to put in good walls back here. I guess this is also my spot, right? Can they dig that? They can. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. You all watch them finish these walls. I'm back. And the cat has turned around. You can see her face. Hello. Hello. So sleepy. Okay, we have drop-off inaccessible stuff happening forever now. Pretty sure it's because we have a quarantine area that is not accessible. Tuco is depressed. So they can't do those. Okay, so need to like remove an adjacent one just to build in there. Hello, Pizentios. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. We are praising rivers today. We're working on a very vertical temple system. So now you should be able to do it, right? Now you can do it, right? Good, you good. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's a Monday. It's definitely a Monday. I was hoping to get our squad sent out to do some stuff on the world map, but we just lost. We lost one squad member in each of 2 consecutive missions. So not quite ideal. So now I'm trying to get Reg to re-equip himself. I guess he finally got a dress figured out. This is how it works, though. It's gonna be a minute before he has his stuff. And then I want to do here, right? And then that's gonna be floor. Right. And then wall here. I guess we can start engraving. Okay. I'd love for you to show up and do this. We have one. Oh. Gifted subs. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. 10 gifted subs. Hello, welcome in. You've awoken the cat. Wow, thank you, thank you. Hype train level 3, just instantly. Wow, thank you, wow. Does that put you... We've had very few, like, actual, large gift sub batches. I guess happy September. So that probably puts you in like the top 3 of gifts. That gift number 1. There you go. Thank you, thank you. And the kitty, yes. Kitty is just cuddling up right there. Oh my goodness. And we're saving. Hooray. How are you all? I assume several of you are lurking, which is perfectly acceptable. But I'm curious how everyone's doing. Oh, do we get... What is this? Oh, it's telling me, like, what... Unlockable emotes. Interesting. Oh, I could unlock now, or I could wait for... But we did level 3, or is that 2 level 3? So we are level 2 right now. How does hype work? Can tell this doesn't happen very often. But I don't get to pick, right? I don't get to pick which emote we unlock. I'm good, was lurking. I am moving a music session back and forth between an older machine and a newer machine so I can update the song on the new machine. Interesting. Is that like how much age difference is between them? Is it a total pain in the butt? Or is it not that bad? Right. And so I'm missing one wall here. Just like that. And then I think that's gonna be that floor. Was lurking quietly, but I guess it's a good time to say hello. Hello, how's it going? Welcome in. You are also welcome to lurk, but I like hearing from people too. Guess there's either too much or too little info now that I think about it. Whatever. It's interesting. It's pre and post Apple Silicon Mac. Okay. So some stuff only exists on the old machine. I need to make those not needed by replacing. Got it. I'm definitely not a Mac person. I'm definitely way outside the Apple environment. Look at this. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. But the Apple Silicon stuff happened. How long have they been doing that? That hasn't been that long, right? Within the decade? I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. I'm only Mac in the studio. Got it. This is session from 2020. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. This is... Someone can engrave that, right? I told you to engrave that one. Okay. And then... I think we got all that. Oh, missing the one. Got it. We can put statues in those other spots. Plop them in here. Porcelain statue of a blood gnat. Porcelain statue of a kobold. Porcelain statue of Gila monster men. Excellent. Porcelain statue of Saxa. And we'll wait to do those rest. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you, thank you. It's another 5 gifted subs. So now we are definitely hype number 3. Wow, wow. You are gifting subs to people I don't think I've ever chatted. I don't recognize some of these names. But I think everyone who's here has had a sub gifted, so that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, thank you. Praise lurkers. Praise lurkers. We should make a lurker fort. What would a lurker only fort look like? Setting a new record. Yeah, that was definitely a new record. Or is currently a new record? Okay, I think we want to keep on removing bits. Kobolds always seem to lurk. I think you're good on lurker fort. That's true. That is true. That was kind of the idea with our surface here. Like we're intentionally not really building up on the surface. We have our little pillbox and some walls. And we have our fountain, our 2B fountain area here. And that's all we've built above the surface of the canyon. Everything else is just down below. So we are kind of lurking. I appreciate that. You're running off? Okay. Porcelain statue of Zis. Porcelain statue of a kobold. Porcelain statue of kobolds. Okay, we have a lot of statues of kobolds. In case you were worried. I'll do like there, do there, do there. So now we want to pick spots here, which means, of course, we're gonna have to build some more walls here. So I want to remove some of this stockpile. I'm gonna say we want one. Let's do like here. And we could do here and here. Why not? And then we'll make sure that there's wall back in here. We're actually running out of shale blocks. We're cranking through our shale blocks here. And we're gonna need more for like these floors and such. Actually, we might need more. And like these back walls. Yeah, we're gonna need more shale blocks. Do I have a bunch of shale boulders still? Yes, I do. Going to do rock blocks. I'm gonna say like 50, because that'll make 150. And we'll do them out of shale. It said 2. I'm worried that maybe we don't have a whole bunch of shale. I guess we'll find out. We want to remove those 3 and these 3. But yeah, when those subs hit, I was saying it's a Mac from 2012, so there's a lot of stuff in there that isn't around on new machines for various reasons. Is Mac, how does Mac do with, or Apple, I should say, how does Apple do with backwards compatibility? Because I know that Windows at least attempts to be backwards compatible. I know that it hasn't been very successful at times. But I don't know if that's even a priority for Apple. They do okay. Okay. That sounds right. I think we're gonna go... Let's do here. And... here. And here. And then let's do here. And here. And we could even do 4 in here, couldn't we? Let's do like here, and then like here. Hype chest! I got a rock out emote. Excellent. Listen to the conversation from the Linux corner. Yeah. I mean, Windows has been really bugging me about getting on Windows 11, so I might be joining you in the Linux corner someday. If I'm being honest. Are we just out of... Oh, we have some shell blocks. Here we go. Here, and here, and here. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. That has lifted my spirits quite a bit. On Apple Silicon Macs, you can run pre-silicon stuff with a kind of middle ground app called Rosetta. Performance suffers, but it's doable. So it's like an official virtual machine kind of a situation. We're a welcoming community. That's true. Everyone I know who does Linux stuff is generally pretty cool about it. I know not everyone is super chill, but generally speaking, I've had attempts at it before. Like there's been times in the past where I do all of these, don't I? I've attempted, you know, attempted to have like a dual boot kind of a situation. I've had Linux friends all my life. They're around. They're around. I attempted to have a dual boot situation, but it was a while ago. It was back in college, so this is maybe more than a decade ago. And it wasn't quite there. Like for what it was supposed to do, it definitely was functional. Oh, we're already out of shale blocks again. But there were, I mean, especially gaming, right? I know that the Linux gaming situation has changed a lot in that decade, which is probably why I'm actually thinking about it more seriously now. But it was like, it did fine for web browsing. I could find like open source word processing, that sort of stuff. Like all my schoolwork would have been fine, but 80% of the time that I spend on a computer is playing a video game, which at that time meant you're loading up Windows, right? So I didn't stick with it. I kind of had a dual boot sitting there for a while, but didn't really use it. And then when I kind of refreshed my computer, I was like, oh, whatever. But I'm thinking I might give it another shot. It might not even be a dual boot this time. I might just go for it. I've always been a sort of super user of tech stuff or very techie until I need to start opening command shell. Yes, that's about my limit as well. Only started using FFmpeg this year. I don't think I've used that specific one. I've been another strange mood, and also still no migrants. I've been relatively techie my whole life, but I've been in Windows the whole time. Like the first computer that my family had that I really learned on was Windows 3.1. And I've kind of just been Windows the whole time. One shale block, okay. Hopefully we have... Need shale. Why don't we have shale? Don't we have a bunch of shale? What the shale? No, we do not. We do not have a bunch of shale. Okay. I mean, there's a bunch of shale wall. Do I just quarry out a big chunk here? I kind of want to keep our fortress area looking like fortress. There's our quarantine. What are you discussing now? They're still discussing processes. You haven't written anything, have you? You haven't written anything. They're just discussing. I wonder if transforming into a weremonkey just disrupts your discussion. Do they have to start their discussion all over again because they turn into monkeys once a month? Because that's hilarious. This is all claystone. I want shale. I want to stay consistent with a shale. But it's not going to be here. It's not going to be here. I'll gypsum. All right. Well, wasn't there one bit up here that I was mining out here? This is all shale. Let's just do a big chunk out here. I'll make it round. I'll please my visual sensibilities by... I mean, this is all shale, isn't it? Just do something like this. That'll be some shale, surely. Surely some shale. I have zero issues gaming on Linux. I think there are certain shooters that have anti-cheat that don't work, but those are outside my scope. And I know that even Dwarf Fortress is like has a Linux version. I don't know that it's like 100%. You're gathering items? Okay. Are you... Nope, you can't find an item. Oh no. I must have cut gems. Must have metal bars. Must have logs. Must have tanned hides. Must have rough gems? We have rough gems. Or no, these are all cut. We cut all of our gems. Classic. Classic. We might find some in here. I had a were creature turn in the middle of performing and it wasn't hostile until it finished. That's hilarious. That's amazing. Can you imagine someone transforming into a were creature mid-song? And then like reaching the end of the song and everyone's like, what's going on? Are we okay? We good? And then there's like, oh, rawr, and then murders everyone in the tavern. That's fantastic. A true artiste, yes. Dwarf Fortress runs great on my Linux system. See, even that's just so... That's so bizarre to me, the fact that that can happen. What a time to be alive. There's a blue jade. Maybe I need to... Oh, here, we have this button. Can I find more gems? Maybe down here? I know that I've done a lot of these gems. We were hunting for a little bit. Here we go. There's some. Do you have Hackworks too? That's incredible. And like reliably, you're not dealing with like significant crashing issues. Which I shouldn't even like stop me because I have crashed plenty on Windows. Oh, there's some... Oh, there's something. Yeah, we got some gems. There's some gems down here. Here we go. Okay, that should be enough for a strange mood. That should be enough for any strange mood. Let's check in on Reg again. Well, you got some shoes. You're making progress. Not any issues I've experienced. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to build walls here, aren't I? There are fewer and fewer reasons not to, right? Like it used to be like you had to be pretty well convinced to be on a Linux system, and now it's like more and more there aren't that many reasons not to. I think I did that right. I think that's right. Then all this got engraved. So now I just need all of this. I have a block floor there, block floor with mud, and... Or no, that's my block floor. Okay, perfect. So there. Were monkey time. It's were monkey o'clock. Began a mysterious construction. Perfect. Okay. We can keep digging down here while they work on that. Let's do like here. here, and here. If you're going to Switch, I would suggest distro hopping for a bit, find the distro that works best for you. There's so many to choose from. And that was honestly one of the intimidating factors back when I tried a decade ago, was not understanding the differences or understanding why there's a difference, why there's so many. I don't have, like, I have very general computing needs, except for when I don't, I guess. There's times when I want to do like some Python programming and stuff, but I imagine that's not an issue. Like, what should I look for? What factors into what kind of distro you like? Peacekeeper has created Ekosh Vutram, a magnetite figurine of kobolds. Of course it is. I think that one's gonna go in the vault. Also, everything's always magnetite for whatever reason. I want figurines. I want magnetite. Yeah, that one. Yeah. It's our second magnetite figurine artifact. And then we're engraving. We are engraving. Perfect. Okay, and that all got done. Wow. Okay. More statues. Another statue of Reg. Statue of kobolds. Statue of leeches. Statue of kobolds. Statue of Irsra. Statue of kobolds. No access. Did I? Oh, okay. No, I guess that makes sense. I do need a little walkway out there. Let's just do a log. Then we can do here and here and here. There are distros that are gaming forward as well, interesting, but you can get the same tweaks as they have on any Linux system if you want. Ubuntu is a safe choice to start with, or Linux Mint. I want to say Ubuntu, it was what I tried. It was either Ubuntu or Debian. I think it was Ubuntu. That's kind of like vanilla, right? At least that's the impression I got. Personally, I think the package management is one of the main things to want to have right for you. Like Ubuntu uses deb packages, so many software releases in .deb, like my printer, for example, has drivers in deb and RPM. Discord is released in deb as another example. Interesting. Debian is what Ubuntu is based off of. That sounds familiar. Ubuntu is based on Debian. But Ubuntu is also way too stable? What? Explain. Explain what you mean by that. Okay, perfect. I want a statue here of Raw the Luxurious Gold. And there's a statue of kobolds. Statue of Adderman, statue of fire snakes. Debian's slow to release. Oh, I see. Interesting. So they focus on stability over everything else to the detriment of you actually getting an update. That's interesting. Debian packages are old. If you like cutting-edge software, then it's not for you. I mean, I would honestly prefer stability over new features in a lot of respects. Especially if I'm streaming. If I'm streaming something, I want stability. I don't know if full send stability is what I want, but like that is a concern. My machine isn't also very new at this point either. Okay. I'm gonna finish up the channeling on this level while I'm staring at it. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, we got all these made, so we're gonna remove that little platform. And then we're gonna pick spots here, and then this is our last level. I probably won't do statues on this level, because that's just below the surface. So I think this is gonna be the last one that's gonna get statues. Maybe like that. And then be here and here. And then we'll do here and here. Maybe just the two of them. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. So I want more shale blocks. We got a bunch of shale blocks now. Oh, I meant to say this. There and there, 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 and there. Then I need to move stuff in here. It was just the one tile, hilariously. That works out. So put a wall there. And then I want to dig here. Nope. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig. Every experienced Linux person, yeah, running Linux is easy. I only spend 1 to 2 hours a day troubleshooting. Yeah, that was, yeah, the 90s. That was my impression. That was kind of, I mean, anytime someone tells you, oh, it's easy, and the first thing you have to do is like open a command line type of situation. It's like, no, this is, our standards of ease are quite different. Always a Linux from scratch project if you want to dive into the deep end. That sounds intense. I ran Manjaro mostly because of the rolling release model. As soon as there is an update, you get the update. Do you ever run into issues with that? Is it ever like, oh, I wish I didn't update this time? Arch has wonderful package management tools as well. I assume Manjaro uses all of them. Pretty much yes. I personally ran Paru on top of Pac-Man. Also the names. Heck, people and their names. I never understand. I run Arch on my work system. Love Pac-Man and the R? Made an R package for my printer driver. Wild. Build your own printer drivers. Like, that does not scream ease of use to me. I understand that it's probably not as bad as I'm thinking, but like, that's an intimidating statement. Or no, I want to do... Need to remove and remove. And then we can do wall and wall. Just type these 5 lines into the terminal. Oops, gotta use sudo. Right, yeah. Like those are, like I know I've heard the phrase sudo, but I don't understand it, right? I know it from like internet culture. But I don't know what's going on. And Cat is trying to eat a wire. Because why wouldn't she? look at the dot. I wish I had a way of like just easily pointing the cat cam down when she's playing with the laser pointer and stuff. I thought it would be cool to have just like a little GoPro style camera and have it somehow hooked up to like the Wi-Fi. So that if I needed to like just go like, oh, the cat's doing something cute over there, I can just grab it and like point it and turn it on and like show it to stream. I think that'd be a cool setup to have. I have had one issue with updates, and it's recent. My screenshot application stopped copying to clipboard. I know how to solve it, but don't like the fix, so we'll wait and see if it's patched at some point. Hilarious. That's a very strange thing to break. I didn't build a driver, I used Brother Debian package to make a package that I can install with Pacman on my system and manage easy. Yeah, easy. Easy. Also, with professional software devs, the command line is home for me. Yeah, that's fair. I am becoming comfortable with the command line, but like the whole like I've been teaching myself slowly Python and such because it's fun, and I have some intents with it, but mostly because it's fun. And honestly, the hardest part of learning Python has been like setting up the environment and getting my computer to want to do it, right? Once I'm like, I have it all working and I'm just looking at my text editor and I'm writing code, cool, I like it, it's really fun. But like getting to that point was a bigger hurdle than I anticipated. And it's like, it's really esoteric stuff. It feels like stuff that you don't encounter, even as like a relatively tech savvy person. It's not stuff that you would just happen across as a general user, right? Porcelain statue of a slugman. Porcelain statue of a kobold. Porcelain statue of a bunch of named people. We have a bunch of reg. Here, boats of paddling, definitely. We have so many reg statues. Understandable that's not for everyone. It strikes me how intimidating it is, and it probably doesn't need to be. I don't know what you would do to make it less so. Here's Reg freaking out some more. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Can I just station you here? Does that... I know that it's not as... I'm more intimidated by it than I should be, I think. But something about the black box and I don't know, you just having to type things out. Like it's just not having a set of options, right? It's just you have to type something, and if you don't know what, you're sitting there for 20 minutes Googling. And even if I know what I'm doing, I usually have to sit there and Google for a bit as well. Just that little bit of friction is enough to, for me and probably a lot of other people, to be like, I don't wanna. Hardest part of learning Python is when you try to get out of its mouth, yes. Gotta run, thanks for the links, chat. Yeah, of course, in the stream. Have a good rest of your Monday. You too. Thanks for coming by. I always appreciate it. Have a good rest of your week. Foreign compared to Windows, yes. It is a different, it's like speaking a different language, right? It's just a whole different thing. Okay, I'm tempted to do a test of our water system. We're very nearly done with our walls. We have not dug all of our separation yet, but that's just going to be kind of its own thing. Oh, look at this. I love it. I love this. But I think I want to do a test run of the river itself. And doing so is gonna have its own little bit of danger. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna build a bridge here. So we're gonna have someone standing here. And as soon as it's built, they're gonna have to get out with one of these ramps. Like immediately. Do I need to be safer than that? Is that gonna be a terrible idea? Everything is learning experience, it just takes time. True. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of being familiar with it, right? I don't know. When I was younger, it was so much easier. It felt like there didn't used to be as many ways as you could get in trouble. Well, I mean, that's not true. You could get yourself in pretty big trouble. Fiddling around with DOS and not knowing what you're doing, but... I don't know. Statue of Reg. Okay, now that we have saved... There shouldn't need to be... So we're finishing these last couple statues. I'm not going to have anyone in here, just in case something goes terribly wrong. So I'm going to wait for this statue to get placed. Well, and this is going to take a minute to do anyway. So I'm going to say I want a bridge. I don't think we're going to be able to link it to a lever once it's done. Oh! We're just gonna get sieged. Of course. Of course. Where are you at? You coming in? Okay. Alright, well... Why is there so many scrolls in here? Why are there all these scrolls here? You all stationed there. Activate civilian alert. Come on in, goblins. Do you have more than 6 this time? No. Gonna take more than that. Gonna take more than that, guys. Microsoft is forcing a lot of folks to at least investigate Linux. I've heard that. Oh, that was a sneak. Snatcher just got pummeled. Pummeled real good. And there's another one, gonna get chased up onto the roof. Please don't end up in the river. Oh my god, okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. Okay. One invader, right? It's just this one? Okay. That could have been bad. No one dodged off into the canyon, right? No one down here? Okay. For a split moment there was someone standing on this wall, dodging arrows with the canyon to their back. And that was kind of terrifying. Okay. Clear civilian alert. Siege is done. Clean up the garbage. Get the junk off my roof. Okay, and I will designate this bridge. I want it to be water at this location. Is that going to be... Is that going to be a problem? I guess we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Because this is linked, right? That's linked to a thing. I guess I could open this, and that would maybe be less likely to drown a person? I don't know, though. Maybe that is smart. So this doesn't just instantly fill. Doesn't mean we're gonna, like, instantaneously put water into our system, though. Okay, good job, squad. Looks like this is all set, so no one should be in here. No one should be in here. I could even pull this. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. Perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Someone's working on this. I feel like I hear people talk about moving from Windows to Linux. Like, I feel like we've been through a couple of these cycles, right? Like with, like, Windows 8 comes to mind, where people get really fed up, and they probably do lose a good handful of people to Linux and such whenever that happens, but I don't know, it seems like it's reaching critical mass now. That was a big one I remember. Yeah, people did not like 8. People did not like 8, and I skipped 8. Windows 8, the weird tablet one. Yeah, that's a good summary of it. It was definitely touch surface focused to the point where it was weird to use on desktop. And then, you know, later updates came out and made it not so weird, but it was too different. People didn't like it. Just stayed on one OS until I had to move. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing like every other Windows for a while now. I was on Windows 7. I liked Windows 7. I didn't ever try Windows 8 because I heard people talking about it. I moved to Windows 10. I've been there since. And now I hear people talking about not liking Windows 11. But it sounds like the end of security updates for Windows 10 is going to happen sooner than I want, right? Isn't that like that this year or next year? 10 and 11 are functionally identical, and which is interesting, right? Because people have some very intense opinions about it. 11, I think, just released an update that fried some SSDs. I heard about that. I also heard that that wasn't necessarily Microsoft's fault, though. It's like a month from now. Yeah, like, I feel like Windows 10 end of life is coming way sooner than like they did for Windows 7, for instance. I don't think I ever missed out on security updates on Windows 7 before switching to Windows 10. But I'm definitely not going to make it to Windows 12 at this rate, right? Why am I back down to 59 people? Have I killed some more people? We were at 61 for a while. That's the same, that's the same, that's the same. Why am I back down to 59? Maybe we had some residents leave? We've had quite a few residents. Or we're just gonna find some bodies at some point. There's no one down here. There's no one down here, right? think that ended up being a Bison problem? Yeah. I don't know what Phison is specifically, but yeah, it sounded like the manufacturers of some SSDs were the issue. Oh, is it not gonna like this? Is it not gonna like this? There are moments where there's not a whole lot of water here, right? Do I need to do like individual? Oh, come on. Of course, it gets like a different person every time I do this. Maker of SSD controllers released a bad driver update. Jeez. Building site submerged. Now it's raining blood again. How do I do this? I kind of thought that would work. I thought that would just work. I have to do like 4 individual little bridges. I was the one deciding when if the other people at my work would resume updates based on this, so I had to pay close attention. That's fair. Yeah, that's terrifying in the context of like managing a workplace's stuff, right? Oh, whoops. It's all broken now. See, now we're back up to 61. That's weird. I think what we have to do here... Can I do... Need to be anchored on edge, but it is. Nope, not like that. No. Oh my goodness. Come on. Need to be anchored on edge. It is. Oh, on this edge. There we go. You can do this. I know you can. I don't know you can. I'm really hoping you can. No, that's not what I meant to press. I was gonna try to turn off the spend manager. Blood for the river god, yes. Warm blood for the Opa god. Oh no. If the blood rain is warm, I mean, we should be concerned anyway, but that's quite concerning. How else would we do this? If this doesn't work, what do we do? Cry? Yeah, probably. I guess I've never tried diverting a waterfall before. Can't imagine why. You mostly just have to get lucky that there isn't water in that tile at the time they try to build it. That's a great place to stand. Come on, it has to work, right? It has to work at some point. Yeah, that's one. Okay, we got one. It can work. I imagine, do I need to like raise it now? Because now water's like coming off of here to here. Oh, there's two. 2 of 4. So now there's gonna be water all across here. We might need to link these to levers. They'll do it eventually. Surely. How lucky do I have to get? Am I gonna have to get really, really lucky here? I'm starting to get water across. Look at this. Water has entered our construction. I think I do need to link this. Okay. I was hoping this would be quick. A raid? Oh my goodness, Calcium Crypt. Hello, hello. We're getting up to some business here. Hello, welcome in. What were you all up to? Were you doing... Or is this, why do I recognize the name Calcium Crypt? Is this a blind thing? Hello, Pickled Raid. Excellent. There we go. Blind's bot channel. Interesting. Hooray! Making pickles. Neat. Okay, what kind of pickles? Normal, like, dill pickles or, like, weird pickles? We've made some weird pickles. How is that going? We are attempting to divert a waterfall into a construction of our own devising. It may or may not work. We're about to find out. Blind's bot with pickling beets. Ooh, nice. Okay. My favorite pickle experiment that I've done personally has been... okay, well that one got linked. I have some bread and butter pickled green bell peppers, and those go on sandwiches all day long. And I got a big jar of them, and just kind of dip into them every once in a while, and they just They're very, very good. Hey, look, a pilgrim. Now you're working on linking that up. Okay, I think that's gonna be the secret here. So what we have here, this is a river temple. Most of our culture celebrates the lungfish god of rivers because, of course. So we wanted to dedicate a temple to rivers. This isn't completely finished yet. You can kind of see the idea. We're gonna have rivers running through it as it goes down, through the canyon, and into the river. And we are slowly separating it from the wall, so the whole thing's gonna be hanging from the surface. The whole thing's gonna be hanging from this level. But I want to connect into this river. Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna pull this lever. Hopefully that will allow me to do these. Okay, so now resume. Please complete. Don't really eat pickled things. I like near everyone me favorite Space Raider flavor is pickled onion. Space Raider. Oh, come on. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Also, the chat displays really shows somewhat long name. Yeah, some people have long names. I was trying to shoot for a happy medium on how wide to make that box. I want to say I need to do some adjusting on all of my scenes. I want to say that like a tiny bit of the bottom of the gameplay is getting cut off at the very bottom, so I think it needs to be like a tiny bit smaller, and then maybe that line can move over a tiny bit. But then it's probably not going to get two characters. Probably just going to be one of those L's. I know you can do this. I know. I know this is possible. But there is water on this inside corner more frequently than the outside one, so these are going to be the harder ones. I hope this is possible. I'm seeing moments where there's no water. They're not very frequent, though. Space Raiders is a corn-based snack crisp in the UK. Interesting. Come in a few flavors, including pickled onion, most common in beef. Got it. We got one! And another strange mood. My goodness. We've had several strange moods today. And I want to say probably need to link this up to that lever as well. Because of course. So that means we need to pull it and then link it to this one. And of course, there's gonna be like 3/4 of a river coming through here now. Yeah, we'll pause on that. Come on, little buddies. Yes, it's mostly kobolds in here. We have a couple dwarves. We've saved a couple dwarves from the goblins. But we have 5 dwarves in a fortress of 60. Why is it 60 and not 61? Why is there a hatchling here? Why did I... Oh no! I washed a baby into the river! I was kind of wondering if that would happen. Why are the babies there? No, the other one! They were just born this stream. This stream. Oh my god, both of the hatchlings. No, it's 58. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is terrible stuff continuing to happen? This was not the way to do it. Now there's just a random mechanism down there. Why is it 58? We were at 61. Okay, clearly this is not the way to do this. Who else are we missing? We might go back. We might try this again in a different way. Opa accepts the sacrifice. No, not the children. Not the babies. Not the hatchlings. Yeah, this is just dangerous. This is generally bad. Dinner time back soon? Okay, well, I'm gonna be wrapping up here. Thank you for the raid and thank you for coming by. We'll be back at this on Thursday. Because I don't think this is gonna work out the way I want it to. We do have a bit of water getting into our system though. Can we get like our first waterfall? There we go. So this is what we're intending here. It's gonna be a bit before it's working. I think we need to find a different way to do this. We started at the beginning of the season, so we're just gonna call it. We're just gonna say we're good. We're gonna do a second try. That clearly does not work the way I thought it did. Water physics, who knew? So we're gonna have to get fancy about how we connect our temple to the river. I'm gonna have to think about that. No 4 is more deadly than the humble water tile. Yeah, no joke. Fort Kobolds, is it a kobold name and then another language second name? So we're playing a mod. We're playing a mod that adds in kobolds as a playable race, and the names that these modded kobolds use are different from the names that the default kobolds use. So like we still have the normal kind of dog goblins, dog bolds in our world, in their caves. And they have their silly names as normal. And then this is kind of a new race. They're more lizard kobolds, and they have like completely different naming scheme. I don't know if that explains it. Stream is over. Time can't save the results because that would be cheating. Yeah. Oops. Oh well. Figures they had names with meaning. Yeah. So it's like their own. It's like their own language, but it does the same like word construction thing. Like our I forget what the kobold name of this fortress is. Our previous fortress was named Leopardbends, but in kobold that's like Desakla. I actually want to say that they use dwarven names for some things. I don't actually know that for sure. But I know that like their names, the kobold names themselves of the kobolds are unique. I've not seen them anywhere else in game. But yeah, they're their own thing. I love them. I love them so much. This world has been going on for 30, almost 40 years. And I don't know. I'm in love with this world. Anyway, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the raid. Thank you everyone. Happy September. Go gift subs to your favorite streamer. They're all cheap right now, right? They're adorable. They are adorable. They're very adorable. Today's episode was brought to you by Waterfalls, for better or worse, and by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, gifting subs, hanging out in our little dork space down here. I appreciate whatever way you want to hang out with us. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your week. Yeah, thank you for coming by. Thank you for your clicks. Thanks for the clicks. I hope you stay good, stay cool, stay kind.